A letter to Dr. Fuchs, Department of Toxic Control. Dear Dr. Fuchs, thank you for the offer of the professional staff position in the Department's Technologies Certification Program. I accepted your offer. Also, I confirm that I will join your group on April 1st, 1997, as you requested in your written offer. I notified my supervisor in the Site Mitigation Branch Chief yesterday. My supervisor provided me with employee clearance forms that I can join you on April 1st as scheduled. I'm looking forward to meeting you and Ruth on Friday, March 28th at 10 a.m. as scheduled to discuss my future projects. I'm excited about this opportunity to work with you. Many regards, Rosh B. Ghosh. To Ms. Barbara Cook, Chief, North Coast Cleanup and Operation Branch, Department of Toxic Substance Control. Dear Ms. Cook, request to approve Rosh B. Ghosh's reassignment to Technology Certification Program. Thank you for the opportunity to meet with you on Friday, March 28th, 1997, to discuss my reassignment offer, copy enclosed, for me to work with HML in the Department's Technology Certification Program. During our discussion about my reassignment, you stated that the Deputy Director could reassign me with no problem. You further stated that recently several reassignments occurred in the DTSC for forwarding EEO memo from Dolores J. Owens, encourages employees to reach him directly and to share their concerns, copy enclosed, with him. Therefore, I contacted him to expedite this reassignment. During my telephone discussion with Mr. Blaze on Tuesday, he stated that he worked on the site mitigations budget that morning, and due to budget restraints, he has to lay off some employees. I requested his help, and he indicated that I should also talk with you. Therefore, I am waiting to discuss this matter to make further progress about my reassignment. I requested you to reassign me to HML. My reassignment could be 1 year or longer or shorter. You stated that you could reassign Miss Barbara Cook, page 2, April 4th, 1997. Me for a short period because you are concerned of losing position. I found out that you will not lose my position according to state law. My reassignment will be beneficial to site mitigation, which will save my salary, as my time will be paid by the Department's certification program projects, and protect my position. This will immensely help both the site mitigation budget, including fulfilling your own recent commitment to me about my upward mobility, and myself to grow in the technical area and utilize my expertise. I'm waiting to meet you up on your return from your vacation. I'm worried about my future career and health due to continuous bad treatment. Therefore, I am making effort to avail this opportunity, requesting everyone's help to convince the site mitigation management to expedite my reassignment. According to the California Code 19050.8, the board may prescribe rules governing the temporary assignment or loan of employees within an agency or between agencies not to exceed 4 years for purposes including to provide training to employees, to enable an agency to obtain expertise needed to meet a compelling program or management need, and that an employee participating in all that arrangement shall have the right to return to his or her former position. Any temporary assignment shall have the right to return to his or her own former position, and temporary assignment or loan of an employee made for the purpose specified in subdivision shall be made only with the voluntary consent of the employee. I shall be pleased if you would kindly approve my reassignment immediately and allow me to join the Technology Certification Program of Biomediation, where my expertise would be better utilized. Your approval of this reassignment will be beneficial to all parties involved. I look forward to hearing a favorable response from you soon. Sincerely, Rosh B. Ghosh, Hazardous Substance Scientist. Secretary Sean Donovan, U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Dear Secretary Donovan, I recently wrote a letter to Secretary Eric Holder on behalf of Dr. Rosh Ghosh's complaint regarding his housing problems resulting from the actions of the City of Berkeley. I received a response from Secretary Holder's office indication that this matter is not criminal in nature, so it falls beyond their jurisdiction. Dr. Ghosh informed me that he made recent attempts to U.S. HUD, San Francisco, and California Fair Housing to report every incident and forced entry to his house by city personnel. Both officers refused to accept his complaints and would not give any reason why they could not accept his complaints. Dr. Ghosh, owner of the property in question, and his nonprofit organization, the International Institute of Bengal Basin, IIBB, are victims of gross injustice. Dr. Ghosh's residence at McGee and Dwight Way was closed 54 months ago. He has been paying mortgage, tax, insurance, and maintenance of the property, although the property is under the control of the receiver. Dr. Ghosh recently communicated to me that the U.S. HUD DC and the Attorney General's office advised that he would be appropriate if I sent a request to the Secretary of HUD. Attaching my letter to Secretary Eric Holder regarding this matter. It has been very frustrating that this problem has been going on for over 4 years and we do not see any signs of quick resolution. Dr. Ghosh has recently deposited a cashier's check of $160,000 to the city-appointed receiver, copy enclosed along with all other fees US $42,000, which he demanded to cover costs of repairs, architect, engineer, permit fees, etc. Now, instead of fixing the property, the city and the receiver is using the funds to market the property cover their expenses. I personally know Dr. Ghosh. He is an honest man and dedicated his life and also using his personal resources for reducing the toxics in the drinking water resources of the USA. Bengal and Himalayan basins and beyond. I hope we can help Dr. Ghosh to save his residents and guide him to resolve any dispute with the city of Berkeley and intervene in this matter to save his house and the integrity and reputation of our great city. Sincerely, Nobel Laureate Charles Towns, advisor and co-founder of IIBHB. Attachments, Engineer and Electrical Contractors Reports.